Hello everybody, I'm Aubrey, and today, I'm going to show you some information and documentations about the Chuck E. Cheese location in Altoona, Pennsylvania. But before I start, I want to tell you that I originally was going to finish and upload the history video of that Chuck E. Cheese location with Eric, but unfortunately, I accidentally misreferred something within its history, and some info and documentations are missing at this time. So I decided to make this video to show you some information about this location instead of fixing the history video, so that'll be enough for some info for this locations for now. But anyways, here are some information about the location. Let's start with the time when it was ShowBiz Pizza. The talks about the ShowBiz Pizza being in Altoona started in late September 1982, when Michael Phoenix, president of Family Restaurants Concepts, met the press and signed the lease with PVSC Company. It was originally going to open in February 1983, but it was cancelled because the lease was never signed. However, at the time, there was an 80% chance of ShowBiz being there, and Christopher Chaitin, executive vice president of Family Restaurants Concepts, said at the time that within the next 90 days, they're going to make a decision to whether or not they're going to make an Altoona ShowBiz location. And on March 2, 1983, it was revealed that it has been proposed to make ShowBiz Pizza in the Pleasant Valley Shopping Center. It was originally going to open in October 1983, but it was delayed by a month, and on November 23, 1983, ShowBiz Pizza in Altoona, Pennsylvania, opened as the 5th ShowBiz Pizza location in Pennsylvania. Dragon's Lair and Mach 3 were included, and so does the Billy Bob Kiddie Rides and Space Station. And as you see, this was the original phone number for the location, but it was changed when it was going to convert to Chuck E. Cheese's. I'll show that to you later. And the location was doing really well, becoming popular with children, along with teenagers and adults. This is what the Altoona, Pennsylvania location used to look like when it was ShowBiz Pizza in the 80s. And Billy Bob did make outside appearances in the area, such as the YMCA lobby on April 20, 1985, at 2:30 p.m. and the Logan Valley Mall Christmas Parade of 1985. And here are a few photos in the Altoona ShowBiz location. And what happened to the Billy Bob carousel ride? Well, it is not destroyed. It is actually now owned by Jason Clapper of Pennsylvania. How cool is that? Now let's move on to the Chuck E. Cheese's pizza time. Evidence show that in July 1989, after ShowBiz bought Chuck E. Cheese's and later merged with the company, the Altoona location would become Chuck E. Cheese's. And between September and October 1, 1989, it was converted to Chuck E. Cheese's merged with ShowBiz Pizza. It would keep the ShowBiz Pizza place name until the early 90s. The Rock-a-Fire Explosion band would continue to play until 1992, when it received concept unification and turned into Munch's Make-Believe Band, also known as Chuck E. Cheese's Band. Although what happened to most cosmetics of the band and the Billy Bob animatronic is unknown, Antioch the spider from the location got destroyed, which is pretty sad. There is one photo known during that time, and unfortunately, photos of this location in Altoona during that time are rare, and there's no footage of this location at the time whatsoever. But however, there is a 2003 photo of the exterior that shows that the pizza sign was still there at the time. It would not be removed until between July 22, 2003, and December 11, 2006, as shown in the December 11, 2006 photo. There is also a Chuck E. Cheese's pizza sign in the hallway above the entrance, which is still there today, which is amazing because it is one of the only locations as of right now to have such a logo from that era in any of the signs anywhere. Unfortunately, there aren't information about the major 90s remodel and the Phase 1 and 2 entertainment packages. However, there are a few things documented before the Phase 3 entertainment package upgrade. Circa 1996, the original Chuck E. latex mask was replaced by a newer Chuck E. latex mask to resemble Duncan Brannon's Chuck E. Cheese. That was when he's a mouse instead of a rat. And around 2000, his newer latex mask was replaced by his plastic mask. Alright, now for the exciting part. In around 2001, or at least the early 2000s, it was upgraded to Phase 3. Now here's the good news. There are a lot of documentations after the Phase 3 upgrade. so I'll be able to show you many things during that time. And not only that, I actually remember that place when it was like this, so some info will be from my memories. And some documentations are also from my family's photos as well. So here is what the place looked like from around 2001, or at least the early 2000s, to mid-2011. A Phase 3 upgrade include the one and only amazing Toddler Zone, which is a modified version of the Toddler Town concept from Phase 1. Man, this place hits nostalgia so hard. I used to go to the Toddler Zone just to ride Clifford the Big Red Dog, and that amazing ABC's ride with Chucky and Helen Henny. I believe that was the first ride I ever rode there. There was also the one and only Sky Tubes, which was a sky crawl in Phase 1. By Phase 2, it removed the ball pits and got renamed, and Phase 3 added new parts, such as the NASCAR car in this location. Man, I miss it when I played in the Sky Tubes. And the other one that is added from Phase 3 is the Ticket Muncher. There are many documentations I want to talk about. This is a birthday party from 2005, and you can see the Studio C poster, the movie blooper decor from Phase 2, and the showroom. With this screenshot, you can see the portrait in the Toddler Zone area that was added during Phase 3, and you can see the stars and crayons decor as well. With this screenshot, there's a basketball hoop game. This screenshot has another basketball hoop game and the cool Chuck era version of skee ball. There's also this game and a few sports balls decor in this screenshot. This is a family photo of one of my first birthday parties, which was during the Birthday Star 2009 era, and you can see another Studio C poster and a few movie parody portraits. They're all from Phase 2, I believe. You can also see the men's bathroom sign from the cool Chuck era as well. This photo shows that the cool colorful portraits of Chuck E. Cheese were there at the time. This photo also shows that the boombox for Pizza Cam was still there as of April 15, 2011. Although it is unknown whether Pizza Cam was there or not as of that time, because I don't really remember if Pizza Cam was ever there at the time. This screenshot shows that Chucky's wearing his cool Chuck clothes on. That's because around 2002 was when he started wearing these clothes, and around that same time, he started to wear his plastic cosmetics instead of the latex ones. This photo shows that Mr. Munch just got his plastic mask. That's because around 2002, he got his plastic mask, and so does Munch Jr. And yes, here's the good part, this photo shows that Helen and Jasper got to keep their latex masks at the time, although at some point, Jasper just got his cheese guitar, and Munch Jr. got to stay, and so does the building and the moon, because I remembered these two being there when I was in the showroom years ago. What about Pasquale? Well, yes, he also gets to keep his latex mask as well, so Chucky, Mr. Munch, and Munch Jr. were the only ones to have plastic masks from around 2002 to 2011. And now take a look at that. In 2009, there was a wedding party at this location of Chuck E. Cheese. This is so cool. Then around 2010, the Ticket Blaster was added to this location before the 2011 remodel. This has to be one of the best eras of that location, as it was still busy at the time like it did with the ShowBiz Pizza days. And as a visitor during that era, I can admit that it was so much better than it is now. The games were better, the entertainment was better, and it was so colorful and fun. But unfortunately, things have come to end either with the 2011 remodel, or after it. In mid-2011, it went through a remodel. This includes changing the exterior, like the red lines on the walls that were not there before. And fun fact, after the remodel was done and got reopened, it originally had a white sign that said open with the Avenger Chuck logo beside it. Everything remained the same after the sign was changed to the official Avenger Chuck logo at the time, except for a sign removal beside the doors, and the huge sidewalk, which was removed for parking during the COVID-19 pandemic. Other changes include
the removal of the Toddler Zone. Chucky. Why would you remove such a lovely place for toddlers? It was perfect. Rest in peace, the toddler zone.
Other changes include relocating some games and the sky tubes, raising the ceiling, painting some walls purple, removing older decor and replacing them with new decor, such as those uncanny kids light-up posters with one having Chucky in it, the neon signs above the booth, the 2007 Avenger Chuck logo sign above both sides of these doors, the huge coin with Avenger Chuck and the slogan, "Where a kid can be a kid right when you enter and exit this location," and more. By that point, Pasquale's latex mask would be replaced by his plastic mask, which is sad, because it is the last US location to keep Pasquale's latex mask. Most, if not all, of the prop characters were still there after the 2011 remodel, and so does the boombox, until they were removed at some point after that. Helen and Jasper got to keep their latex masks until January 2012, when their latex masks got replaced by the plastic masks, which is also sad, because it is the last location ever to keep Helen's latex mask, and the last US location to keep Jasper's latex mask. After the 2011 remodel, Chucky gets to keep his cool Chuck clothes until they were eventually replaced by his Avenger Chuck clothes. Then, between October 2016 and May 2017, his Avenger shorts was replaced by his pants to resemble Rockstar Chuck. Besides the changes for the animatronics, there are other changes after the 2011 remodel. A lot of older games were removed throughout the years. Between February and December 2012, the curtains on the 3-stage were removed, and after the 2011 remodel, the Pizza We Trust wink was still there until it was replaced by a newer one at some point after that. Unfortunately, the wink doesn't work as of right now. Around 2016, the concept unification board on the TV beside Chucky got removed. Around late 2017, the TV beside Chucky got removed, and the Munch's make-believe band sign moved to where the TV was, and a TV was added in the middle of the 3-stage. Around the late 2010s, the rolling disco balls for the 3-stage were replaced by the plastic disco ball. And sadly, during COVID-19, the sky tubes got removed, which is really sad. No. But anyways, that's the history. So, if you want to go there, here are some things to know and see. For those who are wondering, yes, some of the older games, rides, and attractions are still there, such as Hammer Fun, the Big Win Super Spin, which is one of my favorite games to play in there that are still there, Chuck E. Cheese's Boulders Dozers, and the one and only photo sketchbook. There's a chill-out machine from the Avenger Chuck era that you can buy for ice cream. And there's the 3-stage, which is still there. And it's not just that, it is one of the last 5 remaining 3 stages in any Chuck E. Cheese locations. How cool is that? But I do have to warn you, most of them are doing okay, but Mr. Munch is in the worst condition out of all of them. But however, the good news is that Chucky works the best out of all of them, which is great. But anyways, that's all. If you want to go to this Chuck E. Cheese location, it's in 3415 Pleasant Valley Shopping Center, Altoona, Pennsylvania. I hope you enjoy my video. This is Aubrey, signing off.